What's up, y'all? What's up? Wow. So I've had a couple of days to marinate and things over or whatever. And I'm still puzzled. I don't know the feelings that I should be having and whatnot. Like it feels good, but I'm still unsure. That's crazy, right? And y'all like, Sam, what you talking about? So something happened. I don't know if I opened my video up yet. But something happened the other day in which it surprised me. It made me like like my I don't know my feelings that whole day. Like I don't know. I think it was like 3 days ago, 2 days ago, maybe the 16th or the 17th. I'm not for sure. I was in the midst of cooking, but I was basically about to have dinner with Casey, and there's orange juice. I thought it was a wine punch, but anyway, I was like, I was going to have a conversation with you guys. And look, I don't know where the what you call them at. Y'all know I take it out all the time now. About how I wish I had another family, like a family that would, like the people in the movies. I like the how families come together and celebrate and stuff like that. But like we don't do that, and like it bothers me. How do we? I'm trying to make it a little different. It bothers me, and it bothers me to like a great extent. Right? My therapist was like, it's crazy that you're really big on family, but you put yourself in a situation that you did with Casey's dad. I'm like, I know, right? Um, and then the the check was at the door, and I was like, this for me? All right, let me eat some seafood, and I'm gonna just talk. I'm gonna answer some questions too. So I had to cook it. What time is it? It's 10:49 p.m. I had to cook them because I had these for like 2 days. So they have to be cooked. Mm. And this is regular butter. So, see, I don't never put them all that way. Never do it. So my father gave me a check, right? And it's crazy because this is the first time since I was 18 when my father gave me the $1,000 for my settlement that my father ever gave me money in my hand. No, my father had ever given me money. Um, I cried a little bit because I'm like, why are you doing it now? And then I was also upset because he didn't do it the way a regular person would have did it. You know, like it would have been some words, but it wasn't no words exchange between me and him. The check didn't come from his hand to my hand. The check came from his hand to my sister's hand to my niece's hand to my hand. And I'm like, that's like a smudge in my face, or like, you're not worth me. Let me not say that. I don't know. I think I don't know. Like, are you scared of me? But I'm looking like I'm not no demon. I'm not no demon. I'm just a hurt child that you was the reason to hurt me. And I be like, I don't know if I don't know if I could not talk to my father. It was never my intentions to go 14 years, 15 years without talking to my father. But like, he wasn't, talking about it. And I would, I'm stubborn just like him. I said something about it, and then he like, okay. And I don't like keep asking about the same thing over and over again, right? Because I just don't. So it's been years since we talked about it, whatever. But like, it's still hard. It's still is a major issue for me. Right? When I was in therapy or in therapy, I'm like, why he just never apologized to me? Right? I always felt guilty, but I did what I was told in the Bible to do. Honor, trust that I'm not their father, and I did that. And that was the worst thing that I did in my part when it came to my father, right? Because if he wasn't my father, I would never trusted him with my money. And like my money was to, give me the smile that I want. Cause to fix my mouth, it's 8,000. Now I'm in no harm. I don't have 8,000 just laying around. Now if I can come up on 8,000, I ain't gonna go and blow it on a BBW, a BBM or nothing like that. I like my body. It's big, but it's mine. But having a pretty smile, being confident in pictures, that would be really nice for me. Because I've always liked pretty teeth. Always. And then what? I get cursed. I'm not gonna say cursed, but this is a scar, and which was never healed for me. Unfortunately, we don't have teeth like whales or like sharks. They just regrow. I wish we did, but no. I wish I'd have fucked my teeth up when I was little. These fuck my permanent teeth up. And then like my mother would know my father kid to get my teeth fixed, so I had to do it myself. And then my father took them out of me. Oh my god, I was so devastated, y'all. I was so devastated. So like all my important pictures, I didn't smile in. I think I smiled in my wedding pictures, but my graduation pictures, my senior prom pictures, no, there's no smile. It's like you know, but I'm glad that I don't know what he is, what my father's doing, but I'm glad he gave me money because I paid him out. But when he gave it to me, I had to sit on it, right? I had to ponder on like why he give me money. I just want this, right? So I texted him the next day, I think, or the day after that. I don't know. And I was like, thank you. Right? He was like, you're welcome. Right? So I said, but what is this for? He said, don't ask a lot of questions. Just accept the money. I'm like, okay. I don't think that's the way that it's supposed to went, but that's what I got. Don't be complaining, Cinda. Don't be complaining. So that's what happened. And, like, I was going to say in my other video, like, before the money, I was like, I kind of want some type of relationship with him, but I don't know how I don't know how it would look. Like my therapist has been asking me, well, Cinda, what type of relationship did you want with him? I said, I don't know. I don't know how a relationship with my father would look. I haven't had it. I haven't had a relationship with my father. It could have been 15 or 16 years. But I know for a fact that we haven't had no conversations in 14. Right? And, the sad thing about it is that because my father don't mess with me, he don't really deal with Kason. Right? And I'm not saying he don't really deal with him like that. Like, the last time my father called my baby was on Kason's birthday. Kason's birthday is January 12th. And I think that's maybe first birthday Kason ever got a phone call from my father. Maybe second. But, yeah. And then, my son loves my father. A little bit of time that he do see him, or the few times that he's seen him. And y'all would think that because I don't have a relationship with him, I wouldn't want my son to have a relationship with him. But that's not true. My relationship with anybody, good, bad, or ugly, have never made me say, you know what, you can't see my baby. Never, I never said that. Never. But everybody make it seem like I did. Even with Case and grandmother. When she told me that Case couldn't come over our house, and I was like, all right, cool. I'm gonna keep him away for a little bit. And I was the only one taking Casey to go see his grandmother. And I was like, why am I taking him to go see his father and mother? His father need to step up. I was gonna fuss myself out. Like, yeah, I kind of fussed myself out. And I was gonna say something to his mother too. Like, at the end of the day, like, he's still your grandson. You should still have a relationship with him. But you know what? My father giving me that check, it threw me off. It threw me off. Yeah. Yeah. I was even going to say how, like, I'm looking back at my memories or whatever, and how, I made it very important for me to be a part of my nieces and nephews' lives and whatever. But it's not the same. It's not reciprocated now that Cason's here, And I kind of got in my feelings because Kason knows I had 11, I have 10 sister brothers. I'm 11. So Kason knows my oldest sister. Kason knows. I'm gonna put my fingers up so y'all know what I'm talking about. So I'm not in here at all. So I would have been this kid. So it's a girl, a boy, a girl. This sister passed away. Me, my brother, a girl, and another girl. But we gonna put me out. So my oldest sister, Casey know her. My brother right here, Casey don't know him. He know him, but he not gonna remember him. This sister, he get her confused. This sister, because my sister passed away, he don't know her. Me, but as I said, we're not gonna say me. My brother, he know her, he know him. My other brother don't know him. Um, my other sister, because she live on the street and we hang out with her now, he know her. This sister he know. I know the sister down the street. He know her. The other sister, he don't really know her like that because he not gonna say her name. This sister he know, and this sister he know. That don't look right, do it? Do it look right? Don't look right. And I'm like, I wish my family was like other people's family. Like we get together and we all. It's always an issue when we get together. Me, I'm the quiet one. I like to stay to myself. Like I told y'all, I'm an introvert. I'm an introvert. I don't like issues. But um I like to come outside, right? And I like to have a good time. But then when conflict happen, I'm just like, you know what? I just stay in my house. But it's that would be it's sad because when I do that, Case is losing out on time with his cousins and stuff. But I'm like, I want a relationship with my sisters and brothers, like how my patients be having with their sisters and brothers. My patients be like 70 and 80 years old. Sisters and brothers come pretty much, once a week, have dinner, have lunch, have breakfast with the patients in a nursing home. I'm like, I go to nursing home. Anybody gonna visit me, right? Or somebody pass away. Like when my sister died, it was always, oh, I should have did, I should have did. Well, I can't. Families just get shit together. Get this together. And then, you be like, that's what the grandparents for. Grandparents ain't grandparents no more. My grandmothers was good, but I would even say my grandparents wasn't grandparents. You feel me? Like they didn't keep the family together. They didn't. They didn't confront drama. My grandma, the grandmother that I'm named after, but she had good. She only had my mother kids and my my aunt children is two, but they was in Virginia. We didn't have a relationship with them, and my cousin Tierra, my twin, but we didn't have no beefs. My grandmother, my mother, she had a lot of grandkids, and it was beef between us. Mm. It was like my grandma had her own picks, and I'm just looking like, why couldn't I have been born in another family? I love my family, but it's just I don't know. It's just always issues, and I'm just like, dang, let's just come outside with no issues. It's always issues. Ugh. But what else I want to talk about? Answer some of these questions. My bad. Because y'all know I be just like, mom. Let's get some questions. I just had to. Let me see. I just checked my bank statement because as I told y'all, my father gave me money and I had to pretty much like cash it. And I'm like, well, since I'm here, let me see. Let me look at my bank statements, right? Or bank statement, and it was like a Lyft ride $10, and then a Lyft ride the same day $24. I'm like, I ain't getting no daggone Lyft, right? And I told my sister, I said, look at 2 or 3 days before then, right? And look for the one that say $24. She like, well, how did it do yours? And she's like, how come it's on a different day? I said, because just because you get something on one day doesn't mean it's not going to clear on another day. So you both cleared on the 6th. So it's ooh, I'm new to your channel and I watch all day. And I watch you all day, every day. All at work, I watch you. Laugh out loud. You make it look so good. The price right. Question. I have a question on a video. Oh no, my bad. I'm reading it wrong. Read it right. I have a question on something you mentioned in one of your other videos. You said that your son's dad, wife, doesn't know about him. I like to know who idea was that and why. So crazy. I'm going. I'm going. Uh, um, how can I say this? I just wanted me a kid, right? And my son father wanted to be with me, right? And I'm like, no, I just want the baby. So I was just like, just give me, blah 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 blah. Um, walk away and whatever. It didn't happen that way. We had like a somewhat ish relationship, but I wasn't happy, right? Because that's not what I like, right? And so you lying. Okay, I was looking for semen from here, there, and everywhere, and like I found a couple of people who wanted to be active dads, right? But I didn't know them. So it was like there's a donor site that's on not site, it's a donor page that's on Facebook. A what? It's a donor page that's on Facebook. Cindy, you lying. You lying. I don't lie. Let me show y'all. Facebook. Um and basically you go on there and say that you are looking for sperm to have a baby, right? And basically somebody be like, okay, I'll do it. And I what's the name of it? I actually found a couple of people, but my son father, he learned about it. He was like, I'll give you sperm, let me give you something that can't nobody else give you. Excuse me, right? And I'm me being dumb and still very like in my feelings about losing my not losing my wife, but ending things with my wife. I was just like, all right. So like we tried for a long time to try to have kissing, and it didn't work. And when I say we tried, I mean like we tried, and it didn't work. Um, I don't know, like they might change their names or something, but um, it didn't work. Um, I don't know what I'm looking for. I'm gonna find it. I'll find it one day. I just don't remember what it was. So let me see my groups. You know what? Because my page is different. Um, so I was like, all right, sure. So like I said, we tried for a while and it wouldn't work. And I'm like, all right, I'm about to get over this and go find somebody else. And then when that happened, basically I got pregnant. It was just too late. And I don't believe in abortions or nothing like that. Where is it? Now I know I'm in it. I don't know where it is. Um, so she was supposed to know. He was supposed to tell her, but like it never did. So yeah, she just don't know about Kason. Everybody else know about Kason. The grandmother know about Kason. The sisters know about the Kason. The nieces and nephew know about Kason. Just she don't know about Kason. And like right now, I'm gonna be honest, y'all. Can I be honest? It's really getting on my nerves. Where is it at? I don't know. I went in my groups and I searched it. I don't know. Mm-hmm. You know how you can look for something, but you overlooking it. One day I'm gonna find it and I'm gonna show y'all. But I put it in here. Oh my bad. You ain't do it right. So it's a Facebook group. So anyway, yeah. He was telling me like, oh yeah, in a couple of weeks, in a couple of months, I'm gonna tell her. Why ain't tell her yet? A part of me is just like I want to go knock on the door, like, hey, look, his case and this his son. But that's his story, and he got to deal with it. Cason's mine. But it's just like I'm the only one that got to deal with it now. I mean, he dealt with it too, but like I'm the only one that deal with it. And I don't want to say deal with it, but deal with the consequences in which him and I chose. But I'm looking like now that Kason is 5, Kason requires a lot now. And he be asking me like, "Mommy, how come Daddy ain't never here?" And I be looking like, "Cause your father." In my head, I'm like, "Cause your father ain't yet." But I just be like, he working a lot. Yeah. And like it's bittersweet to me because Kason don't get to have a relationship with his grandmother, and me, I'm just looking like she ain't young, she old. So yeah, um, I don't know if I could go back in time. I swear to y'all, I'd be like, no, 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 no. And I think our relationship, me and my son father, has taken a turn and taken a turn for worse because I'm to the point where I just want to put him on child support. Ain't that crazy? And be like, F you all together. Because my son told me the other day, he like, Mommy, you got a girlfriend? I was like, no. He like, Mommy, you got a boyfriend? I'm like, no. He like, I want you to have a boyfriend. I said, Case, I don't have a boyfriend. He like, but I want you to have one, right? I'm like, okay, Case. He like, Mommy, I want he want his best friend father to be my boyfriend. And I'm like, Case, he got a girlfriend, right? He like, no, but I just want Legacy with me all the time. Sorry, Smoochies. That's not how it works. He like, but Mommy. Mm. He like, oh, that's still what I want. And then the other day, he was like, "Man, I want you to be my daddy." Mm-mm. That is not happening. Not if he get divorced, and if his wife died, none of that. Mm-mm. Nope. It's just a bad. It's just a bad situation that I put myself in, and not thinking put my son in. There's another question I gotta answer. How do you do that? Let me y'all these. Y'all can just go and see me for a minute. Y'all gonna see me for a minute. Hold on. I need some napkins. So let me see. Let's put it right here. So I can read it. I told my sister, I said, I think I need some glasses. You know how you trying to read a line and you go down or can't see the words? I'm like, I can't see the words. Can't see the words. Do you think a son will be jealous if you have another baby? Only because you have to spread your time and your attention to someone else, or do you think he'll be happy to be a big brother? I'm gonna say it's gonna be a little bit of both, right? Casey don't like to share me with nobody. Okay, nobody, not even clumsy, right? But my son has told me multiple times that he wants a sister brother. I'm looking like, I don't know who's gonna give it to you, brother. I don't know who's gonna give it to you, brother. Oh yeah. Well, I'd rather date somebody who has kids or that don't. Would you rather date someone that has kids or doesn't have kids? And why? I really don't mind. I really don't mind. I don't really mind. Right? Somebody who have kids would be a blessing if the kids was around kids and age and they could interact with each other. But as long as it's no baby mama, no baby mama. See, I'm a baby mama, something like that. But I ain't got no drama with mine. What is your type as far as someone that you would consider being in a relationship with? Like, what attracts you to them? Let me tell you something. Let me tell y'all something. I don't know no more. I have no idea what attracts me to people. Like, I've been on the market, off the market for so long. And I don't like people, right? And I don't really not recognize people. But man, how you answer this again? I don't know how to answer that one because it could be an ugly person that I could be attracted to, right? And it could be the prettiest person that I cannot be attracted to. So like, I like people that is nice. Because you can be the nicest or you can be the prettiest person, but have an ugly spirit to you. You know, like I don't really know people by name, but I like people that's funny, like make me laugh. Like if you make me laugh, I might can give you my number. But I really don't know what I'm attracted to. Like girls wise, anything can go. Or guy wise, I don't know. I just made a status on my Facebook page. Go look for it. About me wanting a boyfriend, but mm. I gotta do a shout out. How old is I'm gonna start doing shout outs on my other videos, not this one. I'm sick too, y'all. I'm sick. I'm sick. Sick. But I was like, I gotta make me a video. I gotta make me a video. So that's how y'all I deposited a check today too. My sister like, did you deposit it? I was like, no. But I have a question. Let's go back. Let's go back to the money. Is it wrong for me to want an apology too? Don't y'all think I deserve an apology? Don't y'all think I deserve an apology? I think I deserve an apology. At least an acknowledgement. My father have never acknowledged it. For me, like, it's not all about the money. When the money would still help me get my teeth like I want, right? But to do something wrong to your child and to never acknowledge it, it's heartbreaking. Nobody in my family knows my pain. Nobody in my family knows my sorrow, right? But everybody was telling me how I should heal and whatnot. You can't tell me how to heal. You're not the one that's walking around with a bigger, to me, it's like a big ass gap in my mouth. And the only reason I got this is because my ex-girlfriend, I love her. She was like, Sam, let's go get your tooth. Let's go get a tooth for you. But for a long time, I felt like I was an ugly duckling, right? And nobody wanted to fix my ugliness besides me. Like, nobody knows by looking at me that I was in a coma for 12 days. Nobody knows that by looking at me, I have a brain injury. Nobody knows none of that. But everybody knows that she got an imperfect smile. I always used to get, she cute. She be cute if she got her teeth fixed, right? Nobody knows how that feels. I don't, and like it make people be thinking that everybody who got messed up smiles, did drugs. I ain't do no damn drugs. I injured my teeth, and it was pushed in my gums for years. In which, like I told y'all, I don't know if we went to the dentist, because if we went to the dentist, it would have been, probably fixed, or probably it wasn't even like had to get pulled out, or it wouldn't have broke off. But the one time I remember going to the dentist was when my tooth, like the bottom part of my tooth had broke, but the top part of my tooth was still in my gums. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that's my story, That's my story, my little sad story. But I mean, if I had to do it all over again, I just wouldn't trust my father with the money, because it sucked that I've lost many years with my father because of his dumbass decision to take money from me. I was an innocent party. I was innocent. Like, let me ask y'all this question. At what point would you guys stop talking to somebody? Like you my father. Like, a lot of people like, well, that's your father. You're not supposed to do that. Da da da. He brought you into this world. I ain't asked him to bring me into this world. He took care of you. He didn't do nothing extra out of the ordinary for me. Mm-mm. And he had to take care of me because I was his kid. He had to. I didn't owe him nothing, even though I did have money. Would you get mad if your father steal $1,000 from you, $2,000 from you, $3,000 from you, $4,000 from you, $5,000 from you, 6,000, 7? Like, what is the amount? And then it's like you couldn't take him to court because you ain't got no evidence. Right? And like for me, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take my voice away from him. And because I took my voice away from him, he gonna have to fix it. He gonna have to fix it. He gonna have to fix it because he gonna understand that he hurt me. He gonna understand that all I wanted was my mouth fixed. Nope, that didn't happen. That didn't happen. That didn't happen. It didn't happen. Right? Um, I don't know. We gotta see. Because I don't know what's going on. I mean, I guess this is a step in the right direction, but I don't know what direction it's going in. Especially, I ask you, what is this for? You won't tell me. Don't ask questions. Just accept the money. Guys, I've been here for a minute. And I didn't even ask all these questions. I answered. Let me see. Before I leave y'all, I'm going to answer like 4 more questions. Y'all know I don't like being on camera with my tooth out, but I don't know where to probably did that. Would you ever date somebody? Always answer that question. What is your type for is someone that already answered that one? Already answered that one. Also, how is living in Baltimore? Living in Baltimore sucks, but I think living everywhere in the world nowadays suck. All you see is people fighting, people getting killed, kids with a war, guns or whatever. I pretty much stay in the house. I like coming outside when they got free things going on, and there's a lot of security. How tall are you? I'm 5'4". I'm 5'3.25", but I like to push it up to 5'4". Hey Sin, I have never hold up. Hey Sin, I never had all those different kinds of starch. I only had all go in the container. Baby, I done had a lot. I had Asian cornstarch that's in a blue bag. Keaton know the answer to that word. I don't know the name of it, but that's good. I had Hearts Club. I had Romford. like Kingsford, Price Right, Shop Right, Everyday Essential, Chestnut Hill, Cream, Great Value, All Go Yellow Container, All Go Laundry, All Go Yellow Box. Um, I said Great Value, Clever Girl, um, Good and Gathered. Um, what's the Price Right? Not the Price Right. What the ones you get from Shop Right? Was it Shoppers? I don't know. I had a lot of cornstarches. Um, I just had some Everyday Essential the other day. I think it was Everyday Essential. Um, I see that it's your favorite kind. Also, the cream. Yes, it's talking about that Price Right. I like Price Right. I used to eat 2 containers of All Go in one day. I have eating two. I had 2 things of chestnut. I've done 2 things of cream as well. I had it real bad when All Go was in the container. um, I haven't had cornstarch in a whole year, and I haven't had baby powder in about 2 months. I'm still going strong, but I watch the videos because it's soothing. Hold on, wait. And I've been taking my iron supplements on a daily basis. I stopped because I know it was not good for me, but whew, that's a lot of reading. But it was good, super hard, but with constant prayer, I've been doing good. And since I've stopped, I haven't had any yeast infections. So God is so good. Please try and pray and eat lots of ice. I eat ice now. Helps with the cravings if you trying to stop. It helps save a lot of money as well because, and I believe in you, and you totally save you a lot of money as well. I believe in you. Anything is possible. Oh, thank you, Shug. Thank you, Shug. Thank you, Shug. Her name is Elizabeth. Um, Late catching your video, but hello, darling. um, I didn't answer more than one. I didn't answer more than one. All right, guys. I'm new to your channel. I'm trying to just approve because I don't know if y'all noticed. I really haven't been approving videos. I mean, not videos, but comments. Um, let's see. Let's go down. And then I think we get off in a couple minutes. Your video stopped when you said you was talking about a dream about your ex. The dream of my ex was, whenever I have a dream about my ex-wife, I need to play the lottery, in which I didn't play the lottery. And my mother's birthday came out twice. My baby father's birthday came out. Yeah. Then my father's birthday came out twice. Yeah. Um, awesome job. My kids are very picky eaters, so I'm cooking almost 3 different. Well, no, we ain't doing that. 3 different meals a night. Nah. What's your favorite? How can you still eat cornstarch without having low iron issues? I never said I didn't have low iron issues. I most definitely do. When you haven't had it in a while. Nice video. I love your videos so much. Keep them coming. Girl, I've been going, by the way, I've been doing good with avoiding cornstarch habit, but broke down today, and for whatever reason, every store was out of my normal brand, Rumford, or Food Line brand. So I finally found this at Walmart, and I can tell you, I want to fight the box. I was so pissed, laughing at the taste. It tasted like a cardboard box to me. Oh, I think okay, maybe. I love it. There's a cornstarch shortage on the West Coast. I'm saying, can you send me some cornstarch, please? While I'm at where I'm at, I don't have none. Can you please send me some cornstarch cream and I'll go, please. Oh, and I'll go, please. I don't know. Um, I think that's about it, guys. I've been on here for a long, long time, and I want to get off, and I want to go to sleep because I gotta get up in the morning with my son. I hope you guys enjoy me. I hope you guys enjoy me. Did you enjoy me? Did you enjoy me? Um, and for anybody who's watching this video, I just want to say this is my truth. I don't want nobody to be feeling like, oh my God, she's telling her family business. I'm telling my side of the story. Telling my side of the story because I am a quiet person, and for some reason, I don't really talk like that. I just talk on the internet, and that's just me. But I want to say thank you guys for loving me and appreciating me and whatnot, and just know that if I post videos on YouTube, you can post videos on YouTube too. Because guess what? Somebody gonna watch you. Something that you said, something that happened in your life, somebody is going to watch you. Say that again. Somebody is going to watch you. Saying you wrong. You wrong. I'm being serious. Like you could be staring at the wall and somebody gonna watch you. If that's what they like. You could be tapping your feet, shaking your head like this, and guess what? Somebody gonna watch you. They're gonna be like, that girl look crazy. Why she keep shaking her head like that? But guess what? They're not going. I'm like tired. They're not going to turn around. They're not going to turn away. They're going to keep looking and be like, But I want to say love, peace, and soul grease. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for watching the video. But I got to go, because I'm sleepy.